Come on, it's my great honor to have my favorite guest on, who's my partner here in Arizona and things like the Breathing Gym, and we have an awesome time making music together and writing music together. Mr. Pat Sheridan, awesome to see you, Pat.
Good evening, everybody out there in Webland.
That's right, I forgot, it's you. We can get really crazy now. I've been here since 8 o'clock, and I know the reason you haven't been here, because we love doing these things together, is you've been working on writing some music today, haven't you?
I have. I've been deep in the Navy hymn today.
And then it's which is an awesome thing. But Pat, I got to tell you, you've had this wonderful opportunity drop your way, and I want to tell everybody about it. You know us as co-authors of the Breathing Gym and the Brass Gym, and some of you know that we write a lot of music together. But what dropped in your lap is you're now the director of the UCLA Wind Ensemble, which is, first of all, congratulations, man.
Thank you, sir.
It's awesome. You started this quarter, right? The fall quarter?
I did, yeah. I've been doing it a month now.
And that's a huge opportunity. We know you in Arizona as the conductor of the Salt River Brass Band, and it's an aspiration of yours in your life. Among other things, you're the greatest tuba soloist in the world, and you know, we know that here too. We see you a lot. Do a great job of doing creative work too. But it's awesome that you've gotten this leadership opportunity. UCLA is one of the major schools. You're taking the place of Tom Lee, which is that's a big deal. That they gave
very
you the
big
call.
shoes to fill.
You were already there, weren't you, as a tuba professor, euphonium professor?
This is my 5th year at UCLA, teaching the tuba and euphonium and conducting the brass ensemble, and the first year with the wind ensemble. Our concert's November 9th, so if you're in LA, come on by. 8 o'clock, Schoenberg Hall, UCLA School of Music.
That's awesome. And tell me, what's it like? I mean, so the tuba teacher gets in front of the whole band. What did the woodwinds do?
Well, they didn't show up till week 3. They went on strike.
No.
They said no way. There's no way there can be bass clef in front of a band. Forget it. So they split. No, it's been really fun. The main thing that's been fun for me is that for 17 years I've been going around the world fixing people's bands as a clinician, a breathing gym person. So that's exactly what I did the first 2 days that I had the band. I gave the clinic and the workshop that I normally give, and then I turned around and I didn't have to leave. It was still my band. It was my band.
See you later, right?
Exactly. It was awesome. So it's been really fun to have a band like that to do the lab stuff that we've been working on so hard for so many years.
Sure. Yeah, we have a pedagogy system. We've used it different places. What excites me is the fact that you have a major college sit-down band, a wind ensemble, to work out these pedagogies, and they're yours. We're not just going to do the drive-by, the clinic, right. Or sometimes we're in residence. We stay a little while, and we get into all kinds of adventures, but I'm watching very carefully this one. Looking forward to seeing you on the 21st of November. We're going to do some clinic work together with the band, and to hear what you've brought. I love getting the excited texts before you drive home on Wednesdays from there about the progress that's been made. So that's really awesome. I'd like to know if you wouldn't mind watching some of these great bands. We're in Class 5A now. It's always exciting. Dobson High School is about to come out. After that, Desert Vista High School. If you could watch those bands,
absolutely, that'd be great. This is fun for us because Dobson High School is Sam and I are neighbors, and this is the school that's in our neighborhood. It's the school where my children will be in high school in 5 years.
And they're going to school right now, right out the back door of Dobson High School.
Absolutely.
And here on banddirector.com, the ASU Band Day, 63rd edition. We've just heard the Dobson High School Band, Class 5A, directed by John Gomez, Assistant Director Rob Lubers, and their show titled World of Dreams, music inspired by Les Mis. And I'm here with favored guest, Patrick Sheridan, co-author of Breathing Gym, Brass Gym, and director of the UCLA Wind Ensemble with a blue shirt on. I caught that, by the way. What did you see and hear from Dobson High School, Pat?
Well, just congratulations to John and Rob for putting out a great, and Joe for putting out a wonderful band. This is lots of great sounds, nice execution of what they were doing. Congrats to John Bogenschultz, too, for nicely staged, and Rob Jett for nicely staged music and great effect.
That's
very
awesome.
Cool. Very cool.
So what? Tell me, while we were listening, we heard some low brass playing in that band.
Yeah. And was it 6 sousaphones and 5 or 6 trombones? But it was an incredible amount of bass clef coming off the field. I like that.
Yeah, I think we should check the trombones. I mean, that's a lot of testosterone that was happening in there. You think there's some sort of like they figured out some food group that they should eat before a show or something to get that much trombone going?
Well, it's their mascot's the Mustang, so I heard they eat horse meat before they go out on the field.
Oh man,
yeah.
That's what that's amazing coming from a vegetarian. That
it
you
is.
Knew that you heard that.
It is. Well, I've watched the slaughter sometimes. So.
So here we sit in Sun Devil Stadium way up at the top. It's such a great place to hear music. I know it's a great sporting event, but I was telling people earlier today, another great place to listen to music, Camp Randall Stadium, where you and I sat way up at the top of the 50-yard line during DCI finals in 2006 and heard things like Carolina Crown coming all the way up to the top in a balanced sound like that. These things are possible in Sun Devil Stadium because of the height.
Oh, absolutely. I was just thinking of Camp Randall. Do you remember the Scouts Alumni Corps?
Oh,
that was that summer.
Heartfelt moment.
Oh,
that was
man, that was unbelievable. That was great.
And when that was over, that's the drunkest people that I ever saw upright. And I've been to Russia where they can really drink, and Finland. You know this. You've toured the world. To Japan. And
I've seen it.
There were the Madison Scouts looking completely normal until you got up close to them.
Yeah.
You know.
That alumni corps. Well, they stayed upright because there were so many of them they couldn't fall over.
Shoulder to shoulder
exactly.
in their own tent. You know, Pat, you've been all kinds of places, and because of the Breathing Gym, you and I both have become big fans of the marching arts. We've become big clinicians and consultants in the marching arts. But there's something really heartwarming about music education on the move, and when they take this kind of music outside, you can really see what people are getting from this kind of teamwork. Other comments about music ed and its state of the art as you travel around the world watching this age group, this high school age group, participate in music?
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing that is a regular inspiration is the directors who are doing it, who are in the trenches every day teaching and trying to make a place for music in school when it's under siege. It seems like so that's really inspiring to see that and to see that. Like walking through the parking lot, there's running into a lot of the ASU kids that we knew from high school that were in some of the Sonic groups, and some of them that have guested with us at Salt River Brass, and then that they're on their way to. They can't wait. Some of them are on staffs of some of these marching bands, and they're
awesome.
They're really getting excited to really get out there and teach. So that's really fun to see that evolution.
Absolutely. We're about to get another Class 5A band come out here, and Dobson, one of the great programs, here's another one of the great programs, Desert Vista High School from the Ahwatukee area of Phoenix, directed by Josh T. Assistant director is Michael Krill, who's also one of his junior high band feeders. The program is titled Leap Before You Look, another one of these enigmatic titles which we've been having all day. It's fun because when you're watching the webcast you try to figure out why it's called that. Leap Before You Look. Drum majors Lauren Scott and Rachel Hughes. The music design is done by Michael Krill, who we've mentioned is an assistant director. The visual design by Mark Richardson, who we know from the Academy as a core director. He also works for Arizona State Marching Band. Percussionist Aaron Morales, who's an ASU alum and also University of New Mexico alum. For his master's degree. Auxiliaries taught by Keith Casey. Instructional staff, Matt Pedersen, Chris Evans, Casey Erler, Ben Henderson, Bianca Maxwell, and Drew Warden. There's a whole lot of people in there that we know from the Academy and also from ASU. Marching Band's most recent accomplishments: 2010 first place Division I Arizona State Championships, first place Arizona State University Band Day, which was a Western Band Association competition last year, 2009 second place Division I Arizona State Marching Championship. So this is one honored band we're about to see. They'd like to thank the Desert Vista High School administration, the Desert Vista band boosters, friends and family of the band seniors, and for their faithfulness and service to our band. We wouldn't be here without you. That's always an awesome acknowledgement to hear. Pat, you and I both know this program and know Josh T., and you go back before Josh T.
Yeah, well, I remember when the school opened and Josh was there. He was a sophomore when the school opened. Trumpet player in the marching band, so it's really been fun to see Josh come back to his alma mater and keep the standard and make it grow every year. It's really wonderful to see.
and we'll find out why Josh T and Mike Krill are calling this Leap Before You Look.
I heard it's because in the middle of the show, they're going to bring Evel Knievel out, and he's going to do a blindfolded jump over a series of sousaphones all lined up on the field. That's why it's called Leap Before You Look, because if you knew you were going to jump over sousaphones, you'd never do it.
You know what? I'm glad we're not playing tonight, and when we're way safe up here in the press box.